My child, stop for a moment. I need your full attention right now, because something is happening in your life that you have been waiting for, praying for, crying for, and at times almost giving up on. Listen carefully. The doors you thought were permanently closed are opening now. Not later. Not when you become perfect. Not when everything finally makes sense. Now, yes, right now, I am moving toward every door that has been locked in your life. Every opportunity that slipped away. Every relationship that froze. Every dream you buried because it hurt too much to keep hoping. I have not forgotten any of it. I saw every tear you tried to hide. I heard every prayer you whispered when no one else was around. I felt the weight you carried, even when you smiled in front of others. And I need you to understand something today. That weight was never yours to carry. You thought it was your fault. You thought something was wrong with you. You thought maybe you weren't enough. But my child, that was never my truth about you. You have been carrying things that were placed on you without your permission. Heavy patterns, repeated disappointments, cycles that made no sense, and you kept asking, why does this keep happening to me? Today, I am answering you, because what you experienced was not random, and it was not meaningless, and it was not the end of your story. Listen closely. I never designed your life to stop at a closed door. Every door I close has purpose. But the doors that were closed against you without my hand, those doors I am opening. And I'm not just opening them slightly, I am removing everything that held them shut. Not trimming it, not managing it, not negotiating with it. I am uprooting it completely. Everything that worked against you. Every pattern of delay, every weight that drained you, every word spoken over your life that limited you, I am removing it from the root. And when the root is removed, everything changes. The ground becomes free again. The space becomes open again. The life that was blocked begins to grow again. My child, you are about to experience a shift. Not all at once, but you will feel it. Like light slowly entering a dark room. Like warmth returning after a long, cold season. Things will begin to change. Opportunities will come back differently. People will respond differently. Situations that felt stuck will begin to move. And you will wonder, why now? Let me tell you why. Because you are ready. And what I prepared for you is ready too. This was never about you being delayed. This was about everything being aligned. You were being prepared while your future was being arranged. And now, the timing has arrived. My child, I need you to release something today. The story you have been telling yourself. The story that says, things don't work out for me. I always miss my chance. I'm not like others. That story is not from me. And it has been holding you back more than you realize. Because what you believe about your life shapes how you walk into it. So today, let it go and receive my truth instead. You were created with intention. You were formed with purpose. You were not overlooked, and you were not forgotten. Everything you went through, even the painful parts, were building something inside you. Strength, depth, understanding, and even what was meant to break you, I will use to position you. Yes, my child, what tried to destroy you will now define your strength. The area where you struggled the most will become the area where you grow the most. The place where doors stayed closed will become the place where doors begin to open rapidly. This is the reversal I am doing in your life, and it has already begun. You will see it, in small ways first. A shift in your thinking, a new opportunity, an unexpected favor, a door that opens where you expected rejection. Do not ignore these signs. They are evidence that something has changed. My child, you have been living with scarcity in your mind, always wondering, will it be enough? Will things work out? What if I lose this too? But I am removing that mindset, because I am not a limited source. I am not struggling to provide for you. There is no shortage with me. The problem was never supply, it was blockage. And that blockage is being removed. So now I ask you to do something simple but powerful. Open your hands, not physically only, but in your heart. Release control. Release fear. Release the need to protect yourself from disappointment, because what I am bringing into your life cannot be received with closed hands. You must be willing to receive, even if it feels unfamiliar, even if it feels too good to be true. Because after long seasons of struggle, blessings can feel strange. Freedom can feel uncomfortable. Peace can feel unfamiliar, but do not reject it. Do not question it. Receive it. My child, the doors are opening, but you must walk through them, not with fear, not with hesitation, but with trust. Step forward, even if it's small, even if you're unsure, because I am with you. And the door will not close while you are walking. This next season is not just for you. What I am doing in your life will touch others. Your story will speak. Your healing will help others heal. Your breakthrough will become someone else's hope. So do not shrink back. Do not hide what I am doing. Let your life reflect my work. If you feel this message deep in your spirit, if you believe that your doors are opening, type Amen in the comments. Declare it, receive it, step into it. And my child, if this message has spoken to your heart, if it has brought you peace, clarity, or hope, take a moment to support this word. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, share it with someone who needs this right now. And if you feel led, support this ministry through the link given below, so this message can reach more people who are still standing in front of closed doors. My child, the doors are opening, the weight is lifting, the light is coming in, and your life is about to change. Stay with me, always. My child, do not rush past this moment, because what I am about to show you is something you have misunderstood for a long time. You have been standing in front of closed doors, and you thought those doors were rejection. You thought they were proof that something was wrong. You thought they were signs that you were not chosen, not ready, not enough. But listen to me carefully. Not every closed door was rejection. Some doors were protection. Some doors were preparation. And some doors were delayed, because what was waiting on the other side was not ready yet. My child, you have been judging your life from what you could see. But I see what you could not see. I saw what would have happened if certain doors had opened too early. I saw where those paths would have led. I saw the weight you were not ready to carry. And because I love you, I did not allow everything you asked for to happen when you wanted it. That was not denial. That was protection. But now, things are different. Because you are not the same person anymore. You have grown. You have changed. You have endured things that shaped you in ways you didn't even realize. And now, you are ready for what is opening. My child, I want you to understand something deeply. Delay is not the same as denial. You have called it delay, but from my perspective, it was alignment. I was aligning you, your heart, your strength, your understanding, with what I prepared for you. Because what is coming next in your life requires a version of you that did not exist before. And now, that version of you is here. Even if you don't fully see it yet, you are stronger than you were. You are wiser than you were. You are more aware than you were. And most importantly, you are more connected to me than you were. That is what made the difference. My child, the doors that are opening now are not random opportunities. They are appointed openings, prepared, positioned, timed perfectly. And when you walk through them, you will notice something different. They will feel right, not forced, not confusing, not draining. There will be peace. Even if there is uncertainty, there will be peace. And that peace will guide you. So when the door opens, do not overthink it. Do not hesitate too long. Do not talk yourself out of it. Because for a long time, you have been trained by disappointment. You have learned to expect things to go wrong. You have learned to question good things when they come. But I am changing that pattern. You must learn to receive again, to trust again, to move forward again. My child, you are stepping into a new season. And in this season, you will not struggle the same way. Yes, there will still be challenges, but they will not control you. They will not block you. They will not stop what I am doing in your life, because what I have begun cannot be stopped. Now listen carefully. You must not return to old thinking in a new season. Do not carry fear into a place of opportunity. Do not carry doubt into a place of growth. Do not carry old beliefs into new doors, because those old patterns will try to follow you. They will whisper, "What if this fails too? What if this doesn't last? What if you're not ready?" But you must answer them differently now. You must say, "This is not the same season. I am not the same person. God is doing something new in my life. My child, I am restoring your ability to hope. Not small hope, not cautious hope, but full, living, breathing hope. The kind that expects good things. The kind that believes again. The kind that is not afraid to trust me fully. Because you cannot walk into what I have prepared while still holding back your expectation. You must let your hope grow again, even if it feels risky, even if it feels unfamiliar. Because hope is not weakness, it is trust, and I honor it. My child, there is something else happening right now. As I open doors in your life, I am also closing access to what drained you. Things that used to pull your energy will no longer have the same hold. People who brought confusion will begin to fade from your path. Situations that kept repeating will stop repeating. Because I am not just opening new doors, I am closing the wrong ones permanently. So do not try to go back. Do not try to hold on to what I am removing. Because what I am taking away is making room for something better. And what I am bringing will not require you to struggle the same way. My child, you are moving forward now. Not stuck, not delayed, not forgotten. Moving forward, even if it feels slow, even if it feels uncertain. You are moving, and I am guiding you, step by step, door by door, moment by moment. If you feel this shift happening in your life, if you sense that something is changing, type, "I am stepping into my new season," in the comments. Let that be your declaration. Not just words, but a decision to move forward, to trust again, to receive what I am opening. And, my child, stay with me, because what I will show you next will help you recognize the exact doors I am opening, so you do not miss them. You are closer than you think. And this time, the door will not stay closed. My child, stay very close to me right now, because what I am about to reveal to you will change how you recognize what I am doing in your life. You have been asking, how will I know which door is from God? How will I recognize the right opportunity? What if I miss it? Listen carefully, because I am answering you now. You will not miss what I have prepared for you. What I open for you will not require confusion to understand. It will not pull you into chaos. It will not demand that you abandon peace just to move forward. My doors come with clarity. Not always full clarity, but enough. Enough for the next step. My child, you have been waiting for complete certainty. But I do not lead you with full visibility. I lead you with direction. And direction is enough. So when I open a door, you will notice something different. There will be a quiet sense inside you. Not loud, not overwhelming, but steady. A knowing, a pull. A peace that does not match your circumstances. That is me. Do not ignore it. Because for a long time, you have been listening to noise, fear, doubt, other people's opinions, past experiences, and those voices have made it hard for you to hear me clearly. But now, you are learning to recognize my voice. And my voice does not confuse you. My voice grounds you. Even when the step feels big, even when the path feels new, there will still be peace. My child, let me show you how to recognize my doors. First, My doors will align with who you are becoming. Not who you were, not who you used to be in your pain, but who you are becoming in your growth. That means some doors will feel unfamiliar because they match your new level, not your old limitations. Do not reject them just because they feel new. You have changed, so your opportunities will change too. Second, my doors will not require you to betray yourself. They will not force you to ignore your values, compromise your integrity, lose your peace completely. Yes, there may be challenges. Yes, there may be stretching, but there will not be destruction of who you are. Because I am building you, not breaking you. Third, my doors will grow over time. They may start small. They may not look impressive at first, but they will expand, because what I plant grows. So do not overlook small beginnings. Some of the greatest doors start as small openings. Pay attention, because the size does not determine the significance. My child, there is something else I need you to understand. Not every open door is from me, and not every closed door is against you. That is why you must stay connected to me, because I give you discernment. Without me, you may chase what looks good, but is not right. With me, you will recognize what is right, even if it does not look perfect at first. So stay close, not just when you are confused, but always. Because connection creates clarity. My child, you are entering a season of movement. Things will begin to happen faster. Doors will open more quickly. Opportunities will come closer together, and you may feel overwhelmed. But do not panic. Because I am not rushing you. I am guiding you. You do not have to take every opportunity. You only need to take the ones I open. So pause, listen, feel the peace, and then move, step by step. My child, I also want to prepare you for something important. When doors begin to open in your life, others will notice. Some will celebrate you. Some will question you. Some will not understand what is happening. And that is okay, because this journey is not for everyone to understand. It is for you to walk with me. So do not let other people's opinions pull you away from what I am opening. Do not shrink your progress to make others comfortable. Do not doubt your growth because others cannot see it yet. What I am doing in your life is real, and it does not need approval. My child, you have spent so much time in closed seasons that open seasons may feel unfamiliar. You may hesitate. You may question. You may even feel like going back to what was comfortable. But do not go back, because what is behind you cannot hold what is ahead of you. And what is ahead of you is better than what you left behind, not you. So release the pressure. Release the need to control everything. Release the fear of, what if I fail? Because you are not doing this alone. You never were, and you never will be. My child, you are stepping into a bigger life, and a bigger life requires a deeper trust, not in yourself, but in me, because I am the one who is sustaining you. I am the one who is guiding you. I am the one who is making a way, so trust me. Even when things feel unfamiliar, even when things feel stretched, even when things feel new, because new does not mean wrong. New means growth, and growth means you are moving forward. My child, you are not overwhelmed. You are expanding. You are not losing control. You are learning to trust. You are not falling behind. You are stepping into more. So stay calm, stay grounded, stay connected, because everything you need is already being given to you. If you feel this speaking to your current season, if you are experiencing growth but also feeling stretched, type, I will grow without fear, in the comments. Let that be your declaration, because you are not meant to be overwhelmed. You are meant to rise. And my child, stay with me, because what I will show you next will help you remain peaceful even in the middle of everything increasing. You are stepping into abundance. Now you are learning how to live in it. Stay steady. I am with you. My child, stay with me, because now that your life is expanding, now that doors are opening, now that things are increasing, I want to give you something that will hold everything together. Something that will protect you, not just from losing what you have, but from losing your peace while having it. Listen carefully. Peace is your foundation in this new season. Not success, not progress, not even growth. Peace. Because without peace, everything you receive will feel heavy. Everything you gain will feel stressful. Everything you build will feel unstable. But with peace, even the busiest seasons will feel steady. Even the biggest changes will feel manageable. Even the unknown will feel safe. My child, you have spent so long in struggle that peace may feel unfamiliar. You may not even know how to sit in it. You may feel like something is wrong when things are calm. You may expect something to go wrong. You may feel the need to stay alert, to stay ready for the next problem. But listen to me. You do not need to live like that anymore. That season is ending. You are not in constant battle anymore. You are not in survival mode anymore. You are stepping into a place where peace is normal. So do not resist it. Do not question it. Receive it. My child, peace is not something you wait for. It is something you choose. Every day, every moment, every thought, because your thoughts will still try to pull you into worry, into fear, into overthinking. But you must decide, I will stay in peace. Not because everything is perfect, but because you trust me. That is what peace is. Trust. Trust that I am in control. Trust that I am guiding you. Trust that I will provide. And when you trust me, your mind becomes still. Your heart becomes steady. Your life becomes lighter. My child, you must protect your peace, the same way you protect your blessings. Because not everything deserves access to your mind. Not every situation deserves your attention. Not every problem deserves your energy. So when something tries to disturb your peace, pause. Ask yourself, is this worth my peace? And if it is not, let it go. Release it. Because your peace is more valuable than unnecessary stress. My child, you will face moments where things feel uncertain. Moments where you don't have all the answers. Moments where things don't go exactly as planned. And in those moments, you must hold on to peace. Not panic, not fear, not doubt. Peace. Because peace will guide you better than panic ever could. Peace will help you think clearly. Peace will help you respond wisely. Peace will keep you grounded. So do not let circumstances control your state of mind. Let me do that. Stay connected to me. And peace will remain with you. My child, there is something powerful about a peaceful mind. It creates clarity. It attracts wisdom. It strengthens your decisions. And it allows you to move forward without confusion. That is why I am teaching you this now, because where you are going requires stability. And stability comes from peace. My child, you do not have to react to everything. You do not have to respond immediately. You do not have to carry every situation. You can pause. You can breathe. You can choose peace. And that choice will change everything. Because when you remain peaceful, you remain powerful. Not loud power, not forceful power, but steady power. The kind that cannot be shaken easily. The kind that does not break under pressure. The kind that moves forward no matter what. My child, you are becoming that person. Someone who is calm in chaos, steady in change, peaceful in growth. And that is what will sustain everything I am doing in your life. So do not chase peace. Live in it. Choose it. Protect it. Because it is yours. If you are ready to live in peace in this new season, if you choose calm over chaos, type, I choose peace in the comments. Let that be your declaration. Because peace is not far from you. It is within you. And my child, stay with me. Because what I will show you next will help you remain strong even when challenges try to return. You are not just growing, you are becoming unshakable. Stay grounded. Stay peaceful. I am with you. My child, stay with me. Because now that you are learning to walk in peace, now that you are growing, now that things are opening and expanding in your life, I need to prepare you for something important. Because even in this new season, you may still face moments of challenge, moments where old feelings try to return, moments where things don't go exactly as you expected. And in those moments, you may wonder, is everything falling apart again? Did I lose what God gave me? Am I going backwards? But listen to me carefully. You are not going backwards. You are being strengthened. Because growth does not mean the absence of challenges. It means you respond differently to them. My child, the difference now is not that life will become perfect. The difference is you are no longer the same person facing it. Before, you reacted quickly. You felt overwhelmed easily. You believed every negative thought. You allowed fear to take control. But now, you are aware. You are steady. You are grounded. And that changes everything. My child, challenges may still come, but they will not control you the same way. Because you now have something you didn't have before. Understanding. And understanding gives you strength. So when something difficult happens, pause. Do not react immediately. Do not assume the worst. Do not let your mind run ahead. Instead, come back to me. Ask, what is really happening here? Because not every difficulty is a setback. Some are lessons. Some are adjustments. Some are simply part of the process. My child, you must learn to respond, not react. Reaction is driven by emotion. Response is guided by awareness. And awareness keeps you steady. So take a breath. Slow down. Think clearly. And then move forward. Because you are no longer controlled by the moment. You are guided through it. My child, there is something else you must understand. Temporary discomfort does not cancel permanent progress. Just because something feels difficult does not mean everything is wrong. Just because something didn't go your way does not mean the door has closed again. Do not let one moment make you question everything, because your journey is bigger than a single situation. And what I am building in your life is not fragile. It is strong. It is steady. It is lasting. My child, you must also learn to recognize growth in yourself, because sometimes you will handle a situation better than before, but still feel like you struggled. And you will say, I'm still not where I want to be. But I will say, look how far you've come. Because growth is not about being perfect. It is about being different than before. And you are different. You think differently. You respond differently. You move differently. And that matters. My child, do not measure your progress by perfection. Measure it by change. And you will see you are growing more than you realize. My child, you are becoming stronger. Not because life is easier, but because you are learning how to stand. Even when things are not perfect. Even when things are uncertain. Even when things are challenging. And that is real strength. Now listen carefully. You do not need to fear challenges anymore, because they are not here to stop you. They are here to refine you, to strengthen you, to show you how far you've come. So do not run from them. Do not panic. Face them with calm, with trust, with awareness. Because you are equipped now. My child, you are no longer who you used to be. You are not easily shaken anymore. You are not easily overwhelmed anymore. You are learning to stay steady, and that will carry you forward. So when something difficult appears, do not say, why is this happening again? Say, I know how to handle this now. Because you do. You have learned, you have grown, you are ready. My child, you are not starting over. You are moving forward. And forward means you will face new things with new strength, new understanding, new peace. And that is exactly what you are doing. If you feel yourself becoming stronger, if you recognize that you are no longer reacting the same way as before, type, I am stronger now in the comments. Let that be your declaration. Because you are not the same person anymore. You are growing, you are steady, you are moving forward. And my child, stay with me. Because what I will show you next will help you build confidence in yourself, so you stop doubting your ability to handle what is coming. You are not weak. You are becoming powerful in ways you never expected. Stay grounded. Stay steady. I am with you. My child, stay with me. Because now that you are becoming stronger, now that you are learning to stay steady, now that you are no longer reacting the same way as before, there is something I want to build inside you next. Something that will change how you walk through every door I open. Confidence. But not the kind of confidence the world teaches. Not loud, not prideful, not based on comparison. The kind of confidence that comes from knowing you are not alone. My child, for a long time, you have doubted yourself. You have questioned your ability. You have hesitated before taking steps. You have second-guessed your decisions. And even when opportunities came, you wondered, am I really capable of this? Can I actually handle this? What if I fail again? But listen to me carefully. You are not meant to rely on yourself alone. That is why you felt unsure. That is why you felt unstable. Because you were trying to carry everything without recognizing that I am with you. My child, true confidence is not, I can do everything. It is, God is with me in everything. That is what makes you steady. That is what removes fear. That is what allows you to move forward, even when you are unsure, because your strength is not limited to you. It comes from me, my child. You must stop measuring your ability based on your past, because your past version of you is not your current version. You have grown. You have learned. You have changed. And you are still growing. So do not say, I failed before, so I will fail again. Say, I am not the same person anymore. Because you are not. And what you can handle now is different than what you could handle before. My child, confidence grows through action, not waiting, not thinking, not overanalyzing, but stepping forward, even when you feel unsure. Because every step you take shows you what you are capable of. And slowly, your confidence builds. Not all at once, but step by step. My child, you do not need to have everything figured out. You only need to take the next step, and then the next, and then the next. Because clarity comes through movement, not hesitation, and confidence is built in that movement. My child, there is something else you must understand. You are allowed to learn as you go. You do not need to be perfect before you begin. You do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to feel fully ready. Because readiness comes through doing, not waiting. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for complete certainty. Stop waiting for confidence to appear. Move forward, and confidence will follow. My child, I am not expecting perfection from you. I am expecting willingness. A willingness to trust me. A willingness to move forward. A willingness to grow. And that is enough. Because I will guide you. I will correct you. I will help you. You are not doing this alone. My child, you must also stop comparing yourself to others. Because comparison destroys confidence. It makes you feel behind. It makes you feel less. It makes you question your progress. But you are not walking their path. You are walking yours. And your path is unfolding exactly as it should. So stay focused. Stay grounded. Stay in your lane. Because what I am doing in your life is unique to you. My child, you are capable of more than you think. Not because you are perfect, but because you are growing. And growth changes everything. So begin to trust yourself. Not blindly, but through me. Trust the decisions you make with me. Trust the steps you take with me. Trust the direction you feel when you are aligned with me. Because I am guiding you, even when you are unsure. My child, you are not weak. You are not incapable. You are not unprepared. You are learning. You are growing. You are becoming. And that is enough. If you are ready to stop doubting yourself, If you are ready to walk with confidence in this new season, type, "I trust myself with God," in the comments. Let that be your declaration. Because you are not alone, and you are not unqualified. You are chosen. And, my child, stay with me. My child, stay with me. Because now that you are beginning to walk in confidence, now that you are stepping forward with less doubt, now that you are trusting yourself with me, there is something I must help you build next. Because confidence alone is not enough to carry you long term, you also need consistency. Because what you do once does not define your life. What you repeat does. My child, you have had moments of strength before. Moments where you felt clear. Moments where you felt motivated. Moments where you felt ready. But then, you fell back into old patterns, old thinking, old habits, and you wondered, why can't I stay like this? Listen carefully, because consistency was missing, and now I am helping you build it. My child, consistency is not about being perfect every day. It is about returning every day. Returning to truth. Returning to awareness. Returning to me. Even when you feel off. Even when you feel tired. Even when you feel unmotivated. Because consistency is built, not in perfect days, but in ordinary ones. The days when nothing feels special. The days when you don't feel strong. The days when you would rather go back to old habits. Those are the days that matter most. Because what you do on those days shapes your life. My child, you must stop relying on feelings to guide your actions. Because feelings change. Some days you will feel motivated. Some days you will not. But your direction must remain the same. So do not say, "I don't feel like it today." Say, "I choose it anyway." Because choice is stronger than feeling. And your life is built on your choices, not your moods. My child, you do not need to do everything at once. You do not need to change everything overnight. You just need to take small, consistent steps, small choices, small actions, small decisions, repeated daily, because small steps lead to big change over time. Do not underestimate them, because what feels small now will become powerful later. My child, you are building new habits, new ways of thinking, new ways of responding, and that takes repetition. So be patient with yourself. Do not expect instant perfection. Do not become discouraged when you make mistakes, because mistakes are part of the process. What matters is that you return again and again and again. Because every time you return, you strengthen your consistency. My child, there will be moments when you feel like giving up, moments when you feel like you are not making progress, moments when it feels easier to go back to old ways. But do not stop, because progress is not always visible immediately. Sometimes it is happening quietly, beneath the surface. And if you keep going, you will see it. Change in your thinking, change in your reactions, change in your life. But you must stay consistent. My child, you are not starting from zero anymore. You are building on everything you have already learned, every step you have taken, every lesson you have understood, every moment you chose differently. It all counts. It all matters. So do not ignore your progress. Recognize it. Appreciate it. Because you are moving forward, even if it feels slow. My child, consistency will give you stability. Stability will give you peace. And peace will allow you to grow. This is how everything connects. So do not chase big changes. Focus on consistent ones. Because consistency creates lasting transformation. My child, you are capable of this. Not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. And willingness is enough for me to work with. So keep going, keep choosing, keep returning. Because every step matters. If you are ready to stay consistent in your growth, if you are committed to showing up daily, type, "I will stay consistent," in the comments. Let that be your declaration. Because your future is built on what you repeat today. And my child, stay with me, because what I will show you next will help you stay focused so you do not get distracted and lose your direction. You are building something strong. Keep going, step by step. I am with you. My child, stay with me. Because now that you are building consistency, now that you are showing up daily, now that you are moving forward step by step, there is something you must protect carefully: your focus. Because without focus, even the strongest progress can slowly fade. You can be consistent, but still distracted. You can be growing, but still pulled in the wrong direction. And I do not want that for you. My child, listen carefully. Where your focus goes, your life follows. And right now, you are in a season that requires clear direction, not scattered attention, not divided energy, but focus. Because what I am building in your life needs your attention. It needs your awareness. It needs your presence. My child, distraction will not always look obvious. It will not always feel wrong. Sometimes it will look like too many choices, too many voices, too many things pulling at your time. And slowly, without realizing it, you lose direction. You start moving, but not with purpose. You start doing things, but not what truly matters. And that is how people drift. Not suddenly, but gradually. My child, you must learn to filter your focus. Not everything deserves your attention. Not everything deserves your time. Not everything deserves your energy. So begin asking, does this move me forward or pull me away? Because that question will guide you, my child. You cannot grow fully if your attention is constantly divided. You cannot build something strong if your focus keeps shifting. You cannot move forward clearly if your mind is always scattered. So, simplify. Reduce the noise. Remove what is unnecessary, because clarity grows in simplicity. My child, there is something else that affects your focus deeply: comparison. Looking at others, measuring yourself, wondering if you are behind, and this will distract you more than anything else. Because instead of walking your path, you start watching theirs. Instead of growing in your direction, you start questioning your progress. And slowly, you lose focus. My child, you were never meant to walk someone else's path. You were created for your own, with your own timing, your own process, your own journey. So stay in it. Stay focused on what I am doing in your life. Because when you focus on your path, you move forward. When you focus on others, you become confused. My child, focus also requires discipline. Not harsh discipline, but intentional discipline. Choosing what matters, even when distractions are easier. Choosing growth, even when comfort is tempting. Choosing direction, even when there are many options. Because discipline protects your focus, and focus protects your progress. My child, you must also understand this. You do not need to do everything. You only need to do what matters most. Because doing everything leads to exhaustion, but doing what matters leads to progress. So stop trying to do it all. Stop trying to be everywhere. Stop trying to keep up with everything. Focus on what I am placing in front of you. Because that is enough, my child. When your focus is clear, your mind becomes calm, your decisions become easier, your direction becomes stronger, and your growth becomes steady. That is why I am teaching you this now. Because where you are going requires clarity, and clarity requires focus. My child, you are not lost. You are not behind. You are not confused. You are simply learning to focus again. And once you do, everything will begin to feel aligned. So return your attention, return your energy, return your focus to what truly matters, and let everything else go. If you are ready to stay focused in this new season, if you want to protect your direction and keep moving forward, type, "I will stay focused," in the comments. Let that be your declaration. Because your future depends on where you place your attention today. And my child, stay with me. Because what I will show you next will help you remove distractions completely, so nothing pulls you away from what I am doing in your life. You are not drifting anymore. You are moving with purpose. Stay clear. Stay focused. I am with you. My child, stay with me. Because now that you are learning to focus, now that you are becoming more intentional, now that you are moving forward with clarity, there is something I must help you do next. Remove what is quietly pulling you away. Not everything that distracts you is loud. Not everything that slows you down is obvious. Some things sit quietly in your life, taking your time, draining your energy, shifting your attention little by little. And if you do not recognize them, they will hold you back without you realizing it. My child, listen carefully. You cannot step fully into your next season while holding on to what belongs to your old one. And this is where many people struggle. They want new doors, but they hold on to old patterns. They want growth, but they keep familiar distractions. They want change, but they resist letting go. My child, you must be willing to release. Not everything is meant to go with you. Some habits must go. Some environments must change. Some connections must be adjusted. Not because everything is bad, but because not everything is aligned with where you are going. My child, let me help you recognize what needs to be removed. Anything that constantly drains your peace, anything that keeps you stuck in old thinking, anything that repeatedly pulls you away from growth, needs your attention. Not to fight it, but to release it, because holding on to it will slow you down. My child, letting go is not always easy, because what you are holding on to may feel familiar, comfortable, safe, even if it is not helping you. But comfort is not always alignment, and what feels familiar is not always what is right. So do not choose comfort over growth. Choose alignment. Choose progress. Choose what moves you forward. My child, you must also understand this. Letting go creates space. Space for clarity. Space for peace. Space for new opportunities. Because when your life is full of what no longer serves you, there is no room for what I am trying to bring. So trust me when I lead you to release something, even if you do not fully understand it yet, because I see what is ahead, and I know what is needed for you to reach it. My child, some things will leave your life naturally, without effort, without force. And when that happens, do not chase them. Do not try to bring them back. Do not question it too much, because sometimes removal is protection. Sometimes distance is direction. Sometimes loss is actually alignment. My child, you are not losing what is meant for you. You are making space for it. And what is truly for you will remain. It will not require you to force it. It will not require you to chase it. It will align with you naturally. My child, this is a season of refinement, a season where things are being cleared, not to take from you, but to prepare you, because what is ahead requires space, clarity, freedom, and I am giving you all of that. But you must be willing to release. My child, do not be afraid of letting go, because what you release, I will replace with something better, not just different, better, more aligned, more peaceful, more purposeful. So, trust me, even when it feels uncomfortable, even when it feels uncertain, because I am not removing anything from your life without preparing something greater. My child, you are not being reduced, you are being refined, and refinement always leads to something stronger, something clearer, something better. So let go. Step forward and trust what I am doing. If you feel that God is asking you to let go of something in this season, if you know there are things you need to release, type, "I let go and trust God" in the comments. Let that be your declaration, because what you release today will make room for what is coming tomorrow. And my child, stay with me, because what I will show you next will help you recognize what truly belongs in your life. So you only hold on to what is right for you. You are not losing. You are aligning. Keep moving forward. I am with you. My child, stay with me. Because now that you are learning to let go, now that you are releasing what no longer belongs, now that you are making space in your life, I want to show you something important. Something that will help you recognize what truly belongs in your life. Because letting go is only part of the process. Knowing what to keep is just as important. My child, listen carefully. Not everything that enters your life is meant to stay. But what is truly from me will carry peace, alignment, and growth. You have spent time removing what was not right. Now it is time to discern what is right. Because in this new season, there will be new people, new opportunities, new directions, and you must learn how to recognize what is truly aligned with you. My child, what belongs in your life will not constantly confuse you. It will not drain you every time you engage with it. It will not pull you away from who you are becoming. Instead, it will bring clarity. Even if it stretches you, it will not disturb your inner peace. Even if it challenges you, it will not break your sense of direction. Because what comes from me carries alignment. My child, you must begin to trust what you feel in your spirit, that quiet sense of peace, that inner clarity, that calm knowing, even when things are uncertain, because that is how I guide you. Not always through loud signs, but through steady direction. So when something enters your life, pause and ask, does this bring peace or confusion? Does this help me grow or hold me back? Does this align with who I am becoming? And listen, because the answer is already within you. My child, you are no longer in a season of guessing. You are in a season of discernment, and discernment will protect you. It will help you choose wisely. It will help you avoid what is not right. It will keep you aligned with what I am doing. My child, you must also understand this. What belongs will not require you to lose yourself. You will not have to shrink. You will not have to pretend. You will not have to constantly prove your worth. Because what is right for you will recognize your value, and it will meet you where you are, while still allowing you to grow. My child, stop trying to fit into places that were never meant for you. Stop forcing connections that do not align. Stop holding on to things that require you to become someone you are not. Because where you truly belong, you will not have to fight to be accepted. You will feel it, not perfectly, but clearly. My child, there will still be moments of uncertainty, moments where you are not completely sure. And that is okay, because discernment grows with time. The more you stay connected to me, the clearer things will become. So do not rush your decisions. Do not force clarity. Let it come, because when something is truly right, you will not need to convince yourself. You will feel peace in it. My child, you are building a life that is aligned, not rushed, not forced, not confused, aligned. And alignment creates stability, and stability creates peace, and peace allows everything to grow. My child, you are not meant to carry confusion anymore. You are not meant to live in constant uncertainty. You are being led, step by step, decision by decision, moment by moment. So trust the process. Trust the direction. Trust what I am showing you, because I am guiding you. Even when it feels quiet, even when it feels subtle, I am there. My child, you are learning to choose differently, to see differently, to live differently, and that will change your life. Because now, you are not just moving forward. You are moving forward with clarity. If you are ready to choose what truly belongs in your life, if you want to walk in alignment and clarity, type, "I choose what is right for me," in the comments. Let that be your declaration. Because your life is not random. It is being guided. And, my child, if these words are speaking to you, if they are helping you grow and move forward, take a moment to support this message. Like this video. Subscribe to this channel. Share it with someone who needs this right now. And if you feel led, support this ministry through the link given below. so more people can receive this guidance and step into alignment. Stay with me, because what I will show you next will help you walk boldly in your decisions, without fear, without hesitation. You are not confused anymore. You are aligned. Keep moving forward. I am with you. My child, stay with me, because now that you are learning to choose what is right, now that you are walking in alignment, now that you are gaining clarity, I want to give you something that will change how you move forward from this point on. Boldness. Not loudness, not arrogance, not force, but quiet, steady boldness. The kind that allows you to move forward without hesitation, without constantly second-guessing yourself, without shrinking back when opportunity appears. My child, for a long time, you have held yourself back, not because you lacked ability, but because you lacked certainty. You questioned your decisions, you doubted your direction, you hesitated at important moments, and those moments passed. But now, things are different. Because you are not the same person anymore. You have grown, you have learned, you have become more aware, and now you are ready to move with boldness. My child, listen carefully. Boldness is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move forward despite it. You may still feel uncertain. You may still feel nervous. You may still wonder, what if I get it wrong? But boldness says, I will move anyway. Because you trust me. Because you trust what I am doing in your life. Because you know you are not alone. My child, you must stop waiting for perfect confidence. You must stop waiting for complete certainty. You must stop waiting until you feel 100% ready. Because that moment may never come. And if you keep waiting, you will delay what I am opening for you. So move. Even if it is a small step, even if it feels uncertain, because movement creates clarity, and clarity builds confidence. My child, there are doors in your life right now waiting for you to walk through them. Not tomorrow, not later, now. But you must take the step. I will not force you. I will guide you. I will support you. I will strengthen you. But you must move, because your future requires your participation. My child, do not let fear disguise itself as caution. Do not let hesitation disguise itself as wisdom. Because sometimes you are not being careful. You are holding yourself back, and I am calling you forward, not recklessly, but faithfully, with trust, with awareness, with boldness. My child, you will not always feel ready, but you are ready, because I am with you. And that is enough. My child, there will be moments when you must make decisions quickly, moments where you cannot overthink, moments where you must trust what you feel. And in those moments, do not freeze, do not panic, do not step back, step forward, because I am guiding you, even when it feels fast, even when it feels new, even when it feels uncertain. My child, you are no longer meant to stand at the door. You are meant to walk through it. And once you do, you will realize something powerful. It was never as difficult as you imagined, because fear always exaggerates. But truth brings clarity. My child, you are capable. You are ready. You are being led. So walk forward with boldness, with trust, with peace, because everything you need is already with you. My child, this is your moment, not to wait, not to hesitate, but to move. If you are ready to walk boldly into what God is opening for you, if you are done holding yourself back, type, I will move forward boldly in the comments. Let that be your declaration. Because your next step is waiting for you. And my child, stay with me, because what I will show you next will help you stay grounded even as you move boldly, so you do not lose your peace while stepping forward. You are not stuck anymore. You are moving, and I am walking with you, always. My child, stay with me, because now that you are learning to move boldly, Now that you are stepping forward without hesitation, now that you are no longer holding yourself back, there is something you must hold on to tightly. Balance. Because boldness without balance can lead you into pressure. Movement without grounding can lead you into exhaustion. And I am not leading you into stress. I am leading you into steady progress. My child, listen carefully. You can move forward and still remain peaceful. You can grow without becoming overwhelmed. You can take action without losing yourself. But you must stay grounded. My child, you do not need to rush. You do not need to prove anything. You do not need to chase everything that appears, because what is meant for you will not require you to lose your peace to receive it. So as you move forward boldly, move wisely, move calmly, move with awareness, because speed is not the goal. Alignment is. My child, you have spent time learning how to step forward. Now you must learn when to pause, because progress is not only about movement, it is also about timing, knowing when to act and knowing when to wait, knowing when to speak and knowing when to be still, because sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is pause, not out of fear, but out of wisdom. My child, there will be moments when you feel pulled in many directions, many opportunities, many choices, many paths, and you may feel pressure to choose quickly, to act immediately, to respond to everything, but do not rush. Pause. Return to me, and I will guide you, because not every opportunity is your assignment, and not every open door is your direction. That is why you must stay connected, because connection creates clarity. My child, you are not meant to carry everything. You are not meant to do everything. You are not meant to be everywhere. You are meant to walk your path, step by step, not all at once. So release the pressure. Release the need to keep up. Release the fear of missing out, because what is for you will remain. My child, balance also means taking care of yourself, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally, because growth requires energy. And if you ignore your needs, you will become drained. So rest when needed. Pause when needed. Step back when needed. Because rest is part of progress, not a break from it. My child, you are not falling behind when you rest. You are being restored. And restoration allows you to continue. My child, you are building a life that is steady, not rushed, not chaotic, not overwhelming. Steady. And steadiness creates strength. Because when you are steady, you are not easily shaken. You are not easily distracted. You are not easily overwhelmed. You remain grounded, and that is where your power is. My child, you are learning to walk differently now. Not in fear, not in pressure, but in peace, in clarity, in balance, and that will carry you further than anything else. My child, you do not need to rush your journey. You do not need to force your growth. You do not need to prove your worth, because everything you need is already unfolding. So walk calmly, walk confidently, walk with me, because I am guiding every step. If you are ready to move forward with balance and peace, if you want to grow without pressure, type, "I choose balance and peace" in the comments. Let that be your declaration, because your journey is not meant to exhaust you. It is meant to strengthen you. And my child, stay with me, because what I will show you next will help you trust the process fully, so you stop worrying about what's ahead. You are not rushing anymore. You are walking with purpose. Stay steady. I am with you. My child, stay with me, because now that you are learning to walk in balance, now that you are moving forward with peace, now that you are no longer rushing or forcing your way, there is something I want to settle deep within you, something that will quiet your mind and strengthen your heart. Trust the process, not partially, not sometimes, but fully, because one of the greatest struggles you still face is not your circumstances. It is your need to understand everything. You keep asking, why is this happening? What comes next? How will this work out? When will everything fall into place? And my child, I understand your questions. But listen carefully. You do not need to know everything to trust what I am doing. Because if you try to understand everything, you will exhaust yourself. You will overthink. You will doubt. You will create fear where there is no reason for it. But when you trust, your mind becomes calm. Your heart becomes steady. And your steps become clear. My child, trust is not about having answers. It is about having confidence in who is guiding you. And I am guiding you. Even when you cannot see it, even when you cannot explain it, even when it feels unclear, I am there, working, arranging, leading. My child, you have made it through things you once thought you could not handle. You have overcome moments you thought would break you. You have grown through situations that felt impossible. And yet, you are still here, still moving, still growing. So why doubt now? Why question what I am doing now? If I have brought you this far, I will continue. My child, you must stop trying to control the outcome. Because control creates pressure. Control creates fear. Control creates frustration. But trust creates peace. Trust creates patience. Trust creates freedom. So release control. Let go of the need to figure everything out. Let go of the need to predict every step. Let go of the need to guarantee every outcome, because that is not your role. Your role is to walk. My role is to lead. My child, you are not responsible for the entire path. You are responsible for the next step, and when you take that step, I will show you the next one. That is how this works. Not all at once, but step by step. Moment by moment. My child, there will be moments when things feel uncertain, moments when you do not see progress immediately, moments when it feels like nothing is happening. But do not be discouraged, because just because you do not see movement does not mean nothing is happening. I am always working, even in silence, even in stillness, even in waiting. My child, waiting is not wasted time. It is preparation. It is alignment. It is growth happening beneath the surface. So do not rush it. Do not fight it. Do not resist it. Trust it, because what is being built will last. My child, you are not behind. You are not delayed. You are exactly where you need to be. Learning what you need to learn. Growing how you need to grow. Becoming who you are meant to become. So stop comparing your timeline. Stop questioning your progress. Stop worrying about what is ahead, because everything is unfolding exactly as it should. My child, trust is not always easy, but it is always worth it, because when you trust me, you remove unnecessary stress. You remove unnecessary fear. You remove unnecessary doubt, and you allow peace to remain. My child, you are safe in my guidance. You are secure in my direction. You are supported in every step you take. So trust me. Even when it feels uncertain, even when it feels slow, even when it feels unclear. Because I am leading you exactly where you need to go. If you are ready to trust God fully in your journey, if you are willing to let go of control and walk in peace, type, I trust the process in the comments. Let that be your declaration, because you are not lost. You are being led. And my child, stay with me, because what I will show you next will help you stay patient while everything unfolds, so you do not lose faith in the waiting. You are not waiting for nothing. You are becoming something. Stay calm. Stay trusting. I am with you. My child, stay with me. Because now that you are learning to trust the process, now that you are releasing control, now that you are walking forward without needing to understand everything, there is something I must strengthen inside you. Patience. Not passive waiting, not frustration hidden behind silence, but deep, steady patience. The kind that allows you to remain calm, even when things are still unfolding. My child, listen carefully. Not everything happens instantly, even when everything is already in motion. You're in a season where doors are opening, but not every door opens at the same time. Some things will happen quickly. Some things will take time. And both are part of my plan. My child, you must not become impatient just because you have seen progress. Because progress does not mean completion, it means continuation, and continuation requires patience. My child, you have waited before, but this time is different. Before, you were waiting without understanding. Now, you are waiting with awareness. You know something is happening. You can feel the shift. You can see the changes. And yet, some things are still not fully complete. And that can test your patience. You may think, why is this part taking longer? Why isn't everything finished yet? What am I missing? But listen to me. You are not missing anything. You are in the middle of it, and the middle requires patience. My child, you must stop rushing what is still growing. Because when you rush growth, you create pressure, and pressure disturbs your peace. But patience protects your peace. It allows things to unfold naturally. It allows you to remain calm. It allows you to trust, even when you do not see everything yet. My child, patience is not about doing nothing. It is about staying steady. While things are developing, continuing to move forward, continuing to trust, continuing to stay aligned, without forcing results. Because what I am building in your life is not temporary. It is not fragile. It is not rushed. It is lasting. And lasting things take time. My child, you must also understand this. Delay in one area does not mean denial in your life. Just because something is not happening yet does not mean it will not happen. It simply means it is still being prepared. So do not lose faith. Do not lose hope. Do not step back. Because what is coming is still on its way. My child, you are closer than you think, even if you cannot see it fully. Even if it feels like it is taking longer than expected, you are closer. Because everything is aligning. Everything is coming together. And when the timing is right, it will happen. My child, patience also means trusting. My timing. Not your timeline. Not what you expected. Not what you planned. But my timing. Because my timing is always aligned with what is best for you, even if you do not understand it at first. So, release your timeline. Let go of the pressure, and trust that what is meant for you will arrive at the right moment. My child, you are not waiting in vain. You are waiting in purpose. Everything you are experiencing right now is preparing you, strengthening you, positioning you for what is next. So stay steady, stay calm, stay patient, because what is coming is worth the wait. My child, you have come too far to become impatient now. You have grown too much to doubt now. You have seen too much to question now. So hold on, stay grounded, and trust me, because I am not finished. And neither are you. If you are ready to remain patient and trust God's timing, if you choose peace over pressure, type, "I will wait with peace," in the comments. Let that be your declaration, because your waiting is not empty, it is meaningful. And my child, stay with me, because what I will show you next will bring everything together and help you walk fully in the life I have been preparing for you. You are not waiting forever. You are arriving. Stay patient. I am with you. My child, stay with me. Because this is where everything comes together. You have walked through the waiting. You have faced the silence. You have stood in front of closed doors, wondering if they would ever open. You have questioned. You have doubted. You have hoped and almost given up. But you did not stop. And now, you are here, at the edge of something new, at the beginning of something different. And I need you to understand this clearly. The doors are no longer closed. They are opening, not all at once, but steadily, not loudly, but clearly, not forcefully, but intentionally. My child, this is not the same season you were in before. You are not the same person. You do not think the same. You do not react the same. You do not carry the same weight. You have grown. You have changed. You have become someone who can now walk through what is opening. And that matters, because it means you are ready. My child, everything you went through was not wasted. Not the delays, not the confusion, not the closed doors. It was all preparation. Every moment shaped you. Every challenge strengthened you. Every waiting season built something inside you. And now, that preparation is meeting opportunity. That growth is meeting open doors. That strength is meeting new responsibility, and you are stepping into it. My child, you are not entering this new season empty. You are entering it equipped, with awareness, with wisdom, with strength, with peace. Everything you need is already within you, because I placed it there. My child, this is your moment to walk fully in what I have prepared. Not halfway, not hesitantly, not fearfully, but fully, with trust, with confidence, with peace, because you are not stepping into the unknown alone. You are stepping forward with me, and I am guiding every step. My child, do not look back now. Do not question what is behind you. Do not revisit what I have already closed, because what is behind you cannot compare to what is ahead of you. And what is ahead of you requires your full attention. So stay present, stay focused, stay aligned, because this is where your life begins to shift, not in theory, but in reality. My child, you will begin to see things change, not just inside you, but around you. Doors opening, paths clearing, opportunities appearing, and when it happens, do not be surprised. Do not question it. Do not doubt it. Receive it, because this is what you have been prepared for. My child, you are not chasing your future anymore. You are stepping into it, and that is different, because what is meant for you is now aligning with you. So walk forward, not with fear, not with hesitation, but with certainty. Not in yourself alone, but in me. My child, you are not behind. You are being prepared. You are not late. You were being positioned. You are not forgotten. You were being shaped. And now, everything is coming together. My child, I want you to carry this truth with you. You are walking into what was always meant for you. Nothing is random. Nothing is accidental. Nothing is out of place. Everything is aligned. Everything is unfolding. Everything is moving forward. And so are you. My child, this is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of a new one. A journey of clarity, of growth, of peace, of purpose. And I will be with you in all of it. Every step, every decision, every moment. You are not alone. You never were. My child, if you feel this in your spirit, if you know that something has shifted, if you believe that your doors are opening, type, "My doors are opening now," in the comments. Declare it, receive it, walk in it. And my child, if this message has spoken to you, if it has brought you peace, clarity, or hope, take a moment to support this message. Like this video. Subscribe to this channel. Share it with someone who needs this right now. And if you feel led, support this ministry through the link given below, so more people can hear this message and step into what I am doing in their lives. My child, the waiting is ending, the doors are opening, the path is clear, and your life is moving forward. Stay with me, always.